Second referee is Chauffeur Educado, national referee. And now let's meet the starters. First for the PGJC Navy Sea Lions. Outside target number 16, team captain, Seaman second class, Brent Lord. Opposite hitter number 1, Marvin Villanueva. Middle blocker number 6, Nilo Hasmin. Center number 9, Puz Pudantera. Middle blocker number 15, Seaman second class, Peter Gill. And outside target number 18, Seaman second class, Toto de la Vega. Starting libero number 10, Jay Santos. Head coach for the Sea Lions is Michael Santos. And now the starters for the Savouge Spin Doctors. Outside target number 1, Shelby Calitativo. Middle blocker number 3, Charlie Montayo. Middle blocker number 4, Chase Torres. Center number 11, JC Narciso. Opposite hitter number 17, Toto de Pedro. Outside hitter number 18, Luisa Gampar. Starting libero number 5, Rico Morneto. Head coach for the Spin Doctors is Cindy Cocteau.
All right, on your screens, the starters for the Navy Sea Lions. Doesn't look like Leo will be starting today. Instead, Marvin Villanueva is part of the starting 6. He scored 5 last game. And Savouge here, the starters, same starters, I believe, from the last game. That very painful loss against Signal. You know, we can't stop talking about it because I'm sure that's all they talked about to Savouge and how really losing to a team like FEU, I mean, as painful as it is, it's if you have to lose, parang doon na sa pinaka-successful team so far.
Well, that is their only loss this conference. They have surprised us, like I said earlier in the pregame. So let's see how things will unfold in today's match. We are expected to have a long game, Miss Shiki.
Nobody's complaining with the excitement here.
For sure.
Our meeting passion, why not? And start with a rally already that is eventually won by Navy and Air on the attack there. Ball going outside. Another chance here for Savouge. Tentativa from back. Repito agad.
Net, I believe. On Yasmin.
And Coach Mike making sure that it's the right call.
You start the match on a high. Lessen the unforced errors. But take a look at Savouge. Very vocal, very active.
And an error this time from Navy.
Contact a bit too low on that B-quick attack from Yasmin.
We talked about Yasmin at the top of our coverage, so we expect to be calling out his name a lot.
And do expect Yasmin to be heavily guarded here at the net.
That too. Setter for Savouge there with a serve. Oh! De La Vega right away.
De La Vega coming from the right pin. So much juice in that attack. No block from Savouge. Take a look at the replay here. Avoiding the hands of Gamban.
That is his talent. Really, De La Vega is able to use his hang time and figure out the best thing to do. He's the 5th best scorer in the league so far. But a quick conversion, and Savouge will get the ball and the point back. So I think it's going to be this kind of day where
back and forth. Yep. Take a look at
side out lang.
Magbayo. This is why Savouge has been successful. The insertion of the middle blockers in this conference. Spreading out of the offense as well.
Good first ball or good serve. Back row attack. Fun. And you know, you talked about it's very palpable how really they derive energy from each other. Talking about Savouge, it's so alive on their side, celebrating every point.
The energy is very contagious. Everyone is smiling. The aura is there. The coaches are also part of it as well.
And we know these players, Loisa Caban, I mean, a lot of following, a lot of fans for this star player of UP, now enjoying the action here in the pros. And look at him just celebrating that ace this time.
Definitely take a look at that beautiful serve, targeting the libero Santos on that zone 5.
2 in a row for Loisa Caban. Rivera pushing it out. Oh,
what
a
dig.
get! And again, is it going to be Dolor? Nope, another combination attack. But again, the defense of Savouge keeping the ball alive. Dolor again. Nepito.
There's a net. Yep. I have to say, Miss Chicky, the offense, the rallies are very fast. Too fast to keep up, but the beautiful exchanges between both squads. The eagerness and hunger is there.
But how about that dig, huh? Fantastic
Beautiful.
dig against the very, very powerful Greg Dolor. Back set. Pedro just sends it over. Rivera again going to the middle. Hang time!
Inside, yep.
And Peter Kill is activated early here. Scores his first point. Navy down by 1. That's, that falls inside.
It dropped in that corner pocket of zone 5. It did look like it was sailing outside. We even said, outside.
We were thinking the same thing, and mid-sentence you just had to change your mind.
Oops.
That fooled even us.
Yep.
Great serve. Now the challenge is if he can do it again. Yasmin has been a menace at the net, also at the serve. Oh, wow. Just the trajectory on that kill by Magpayo.
Magpayo on point. Of course, they are able to utilize these plays because there's perfect service received coming from their libero, Marmeto. Good serve.
That one escapes, Soto de la Vega. And umuulan ng service ace dito para sa Savouge.
Back-to-back points for Magpayo. The front row earlier, an a quick attack. Now a service ace coming from him. Take a look at this replay here.
That's already his 3rd point. Unfortunately, a service error following the ace.
Usually that happens, Miss Chicky. An ace followed by a misserve. Of course, consistency is the name of the game.
Navy just down by 1. So, as you predicted, Jamie, dikit ang laban.
Very close.
Oh!
Ooh, good
Dolor
cover.
there with that great anticipation. And put away from Peter Kiel. He's hot to trot and he means business.
Yep, he has the hot hands here for Navy. You got to utilize the middle blockers here. Take a look at that leap, targeting above the block of Savouge.
But you know, before that, the block by Greg Dolor, he put up the block even before the player on the other side went for the attack. And somebody at the net or overreaching. So it's getting really heated at the net. A lot of action up front, and Navy will lead by 1 at this first technical timeout.
This is the 2024 Spikers Turf Invitational Conference, one of the latest editions of the Spin Doctors, and leading them in scoring at 53 points is Giles Torres. But one thing about Giles is may iniinda daw siya. Last October during the UAP season 85, he was diagnosed with patellar tendonitis, or yung tinatawag nating jumper's knee. And he feels a general 4 out of 10 pain on a daily and has 0 pain when playing or when training, pero meron siyang 8 out of 10 pain post-training or post-games. And for Giles, it's no pain, no gain. Ayaw lang daw niya talaga i-give up yung kanyang slot. He has rehab every day, a good 15 and 20 minutes prior to training. And as long as he can step the foot on the gas, he will. Back to you, Chicky and Jamie.
I mean, the way that Bailey's is describing that injury, parang napakasakit. Pero,
Yes, ouch, for sure.
pero hindi talaga nila iinda. And that is what we are witnessing here. Just a lot of heart, a lot of sacrifices right,
Of
by
course.
both squads. Action continues here. First set in this first of our doubleheader today. Later on, we have DLSU going up against Signal. Also a big match, both with just one loss, trying to outdo each other and get ahead in the standings. And a quick one kill, this time checked, but that one sails outside.
Good hustle, though.
Yeah. But Meta tried.
Yep. I mean, Peter is on a roll here. Heavily activated in this first set, which is forcing Savouge to move around. The block is also a bit inconsistent as well in this first set. Good serve.
Good serve. Malalim din yon.
That's a
Even if-
smart.
That's right. It's slower than we're used to
Yes.
coming from Loisa, but it's the anlalim eh.
Yep, and he also lessened the power on that attack. The liberos, the defenders of Navy, were actually pushed back in that back row, but Gamban, we all know his smarts ever since UP. He fools the defense of his opponents.
Good first ball from Dolor again. De La Vega. Oh, thinking twice about that. I tell you, the hack time of De La Vega. He changes his mind maybe once or twice before he commits.
Right before, yep. Which is a sign of a good spiker here. Switching and changing that speed mid-air. Savouge reading that late.
Tough serves coming from Navy. Again, just
Same spot.
They're so crafty and they're so unpredictable. That's what Navy is doing now, just keeping the defense of Savouge guessing. And Savouge will take a timeout.
Lapit. Okay, di ba sinabi ko na pag float serve, commit muna tayo sa 90% kung saan papunta yung bola, hindi yung naka-stay lang tayo. So lapitan natin yung bola para mayatid natin na maayos. Di tayo nakakagawa ng set play kasi wala tayong maayos sa receive. Ha? Di bale, tatlo lang yan. JC, pag ba na-receive, gawa ka set play.
3-man pass muna kayo sa likod. Tatlo lang po yun ni Shawi. 3. Sige, sige.
Let's go. Kaya yan, kaya yan.
Savouge in a bit of a rut this first set. No service receive, and with this no service receive, they are not able to vary their attacks as well. The middles have not been utilized in this middle part of this first set.
You almost understand the urgency in Coach Sydney's voice. Savouge is the third best receiving team. And right now, Navy is out performing them in that regard. And actually, Navy towards the bottom, only the best receiving team. So the Navy also making adjustments as the tournament goes along and really working on their weaknesses and improving on them.
That's right. Well, in the state of this conference, you should know the tendencies of your opponent, but point does go to Navy. You can see that Navy is not allowing Savouge to gain any sort of momentum. This is a change that we're seeing in their play. The urgency is there, and they're heavily guarding Gamban now that he's in the front row.
Back row attack. Oh, the Pedro. Yep, also scoring his first.
I love hearing the screams of the players, the roars. The hunger is there. Pedro with that beautiful back row attack.
And you know, Dr. Pedro also is really the cheerleader
Yes.
inside. Actually,
Yes.
they all are, no?
Inside and outside.
Inside and outside. Ay, galing naman ng iwas nun.
Yep. De La Vega on a roll, avoiding that block of Savouge. Let's take a look at the blocking of Savouge during that. Well, if they need to be more a bit in the middle there.
Biggest lead for Navy so far. Pedro again.
Ooh, what a dig.
pickup. Another chance here for Savouge to set up. It's going to be an underhanded set. Back row attack. You know, it's the softer attacks, hindi yung mga power, kasi hindi rin yun ang inaasahan ng Navy.
And with those types of attacks, Miss Chicky, those are definitely hard to dig, actually. You take care of the powerful hits, but you got to take care of the ones that have less power,
Yeah.
of course. It's all about that placement in volleyball.
That was very smart of Caritativo. Lois Agaman had a service ace earlier already. It looks like it's going to be another one.
Savouge slowly picking up a momentum here. Gamban with another ace, just alone in this first set.
And we have another timeout, this time from Navy.
Isa lang.
Ano lang kailangan natin gawin? Pasahan lang natin. Ha? Kaya natin sa atake. Yung block, pag nakita mo single, kunin mo na agad yung cross. Ha? Open mo na itong down the line. Pabayaan mo doon pesa yun nandito. Ha? Dibayan mo lang yung pasa. Kaya natin sa atake yan. Ha? Kaya natin sumabay sa atake. Long, basta na yung sa block. Ha? Tuts, discard. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Tauhan niyo yung zone 1 ang target.
Sige, i-bench natin sa likod, do. Yung likod natin, yung size nila, puro top spin lang, hindi naman malakas eh. Mahina lang top spin nila, yung size nila eh. Napasok lang nila. Hey, Navy! Absorb lang yun.
Coach Mike highlighting Navy that they really need to get that first pass. These are the basic skills here of volleyball. Dig, set, spike. They need to take care of that in order to elevate their game a bit more. But Savouge slowly gaining momentum here.
I mean, the three-point lead of Navy just wiped out in an instant. Still a point ahead, but Savouge has really picked up their game. Oh, that one still fell on the side of Savouge.
Yep. That was also a triple block on the open spikers. Take a look at this replay. Let's see the location of that block. Yep.
Lumusot na, no?
Sherwin, yep. Sherwin a bit too far from the net.
Kinaliwa naman.
Yes.
And I don't know if that was the intention, but Magpayo just making do.
And adjusting as well. Let's see that set here. Yep, a bit too high, but the hang time is there. The height is there. Gotta adjust. Sometimes spikers can't always expect a perfect set.
That's definitely going to make the highlight reel. Reverse. Oh, great idea. Great choice by Cucadera.
Marvin Villanueva coming from the right pin. Too much power in that attack going cross court.
And Navy leads by 2 in the second technical timeout. And at our second technical timeout, Navy enjoying a 2-point lead. It was as much as 3 as Signal HD Spikers just relaxing while they can. It is going to be anything but relaxed later on. They will be playing against the
LaSalle,
DLSU team who also has only 1 loss. So dito magkakaalaman kung sinong lalamang between DLSU and Signal. Pero mamaya pa yan. Dito muna tayo sa Navy going up against Savouge. Navy is desperate to correct or to change the way things are going for their team. 2 straight losses, 3 and 3 altogether.
Yep. Of course, they had to go back to the drawing board earlier in their trainings. They have to rack up these wins before heading to the semis because only 4 teams will head on.
Oh, wow. Just elevation there.
Good productions coming from the middle blockers here in Torres, in Savouge. But now they will have a double substitution as well.
They're going to try new setter, Hernandez and Senoron coming in for Totobet, De Pedro and Narciso. Let's see if this shake-up will make a difference for Savouge. Joust one by Savouge. Another one. Oh, this is a time of put away.
Sherwin on point, being aggressive here at the net. Going for that joust, but going for that attack after that rally.
Really manning his post. Talaga hindi siya bumitaw.
Yep.
Still a 1-point lead for Navy. That's a good first ball. Actually, perfect first ball. And we know the man, Kiel.
On point here. Aggressive at the net, asking for the ball, asking for the sets here.
Kiel is the man to beat. He is the go-to for Navy.
Ooh, that was going outside. Yep.
Solid 3-man block. Nowhere to go for Senoron.
Senoron, stuffed block on that triple wall of Navy. But this is also a very difficult angle coming from a break ball. Not the easiest of angles to attack from.
Lumayo na naman ang Navy now with 3-point lead once again. Oh, unfortunately for them, another long serve for Dolor. Nakaswerte siya nung the one before this one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lucky break for Savouge.
Good reception. And look at Gamban just chasing after the ball. That's A for effort for Savouge. Great defense. Wow. And rewarded by the 2-man block. What a point for Savouge. So well earned.
What a team effort in that sequence alone, Miss Chicky. Take a look at that. Going for a free ball over, but utilizing and maximizing here on that block.
Actually, dalawa pa sila. Si Jonas was also there.
You'd rather have the players bump into each other than no one get it.
Amazing effort by Savouge.
But Navy still up by 2 points.
I mean, that's been a story. It has been so difficult for Savouge. They have to work that much harder at defense. Just running around all over both courts to keep the ball in play.
Good reaction. Yep.
Yeah, good rebound, good reaction. Back row attack, a soft one, good read by Pudadera. Dolor from the back.
Too low. Yep. Contact a bit too low for Dolor in that sequence.
And that is what Savouge needs right now. They reduce the lead to 1 again. Pero hirap sila makalamang. Let's see if Torres get things started here with a serve. Almost an ace. That one is called outside.
Yep.
Is there going to be no challenge? Look close to us, but yeah, that is
Very
outside.
close. Yep.
Lead back to 2 for Navy. No way a comfortable lead. Senoron, that worked out. So this double substitution, again, the reason why they are put it together, the connection.
Very effective here. This is the first combination play we're seeing coming from Savouge, and right timing here as we're reaching that latter part of this crucial first set. Take a look at the score here. Miss Chicky, we are not surprised.
No, not at all. And you know that Navy really scouted Savouge, and that's why they need these double substitutions to create plays that have not been seen before.
Got to switch it up a bit. Cannot be too predictable, especially at this conference.
Great defense. Gamban coming from the left pin. That one's outside.
Ooh, but they will call a challenge here. A check ball.
Well, at this point, late in this game, there have not been any challenges called, so might as well burn them, whether or not meron talagang, if it's worth checking. Chance here for them to gather and
to relax.
Yeah, and for all of you watching the game as well, this has been a heated first set, as expected. Navy is also trying doubly hard because they know the kind of defense they're up against.
Yes. But both teams doing a great job. Defense, offense, both utilizing the middle blockers. Nope, it's a clear attack. Definitely no block touch on that one. That is a clear attack going outside.
Unsuccessful challenge. They have one more to burn. But again, it's late in this first set. And Navy getting closer and closer to winning set one. That's a good first pass. De Pedro.
That's
swiping
inside.
it. Pasok. Like that. Cross body down the line. Smash by Toto De Pedro.
And not the tallest of attackers as well. That vertical.
Look at those numbers for Loisa Amban. You know he is scary at the serve.
Inside.
Din.
Yep.
These long balls, just really the attackers going deep.
Yep. Definitely just nicking the line here. Those are very difficult to defend as well, those corner pocket zones. But you can see that the players are being smart with the offense.
Another timeout.
Wag yung masyado yung sa depensa natin, wag masyado mag-deep. Kasi wala namang deep puro long yung palo. Kasi lalaki ng blockers natin. Ha? Masyado kayo sumisiksik na dun. Ha? Wag masyado. Ano lang, one space pa ha. One good pass, JC ha. Tatlo spiker natin ha. Go.
Pag basado natin na open, hingit maaari, 3-point
man,
back
ha?
natin. Para sumikip tayo sa, sa net.
Guys, kapitan natin.
Iwala lang. Guys, iwala kayo na kayo.
It's a very close first set here, 23 for Navy and 21 for Savouge. Savouge still finding their foot here in this first set. They have the momentum and then they lose it. No steadiness we're seeing from this squad, of course, especially at this point of the conference. They have been studied. People know the tendencies of their attacks, of their defensive pattern, but kudos to Navy as well, up by 2 points.
Just looking for 2 points to win this first set, but the coaching staff of Savouge liking this rotation and reminding them to take advantage of the three attackers. Oh, that was so close!
That was very, very close. If you notice, Miss Chicky, a lot of balls are just dropping on the line or right behind the line.
That's a great ball. And your Austria will come in for the first time here in this match. Team captain, very familiar face.
Of course.
Yes. Taking a look at the serves here. Already 3 service aces for Savouge. Let's see if they can add to that. Oh, it's an error. That's the second service error for their team. It's tough coming off the bench. Medyo malamig pa.
Of course.
That gives Navy their first set point.
Also not the right timing for this misserve.
You know, I don't envy these serve specialists that come in at crucial points of the game.
For sure.
Everything is just
all eyes on you.
Yeah, on your shoulders. No matter kung gaano kang gagaling mag-serve, syempre all of that is determined in practice, no?
Of course. And then translated in game, hopefully.
First set point for Navy.
Good receive.
Almost!
What an attack.
Yeah. Caritativo, just keeping Savouge alive.
Peter with that combination play here. Take a look at that elevation on that attack above the block of Navy.
And that's what you get when you have those three attackers. This is their favorite rotation, it seems. And again, another pressure serve for Savouge. Still set point for Navy. Santos doing a great job as libero. Chance for Savouge to play catch-up. Caritativo blocked. Good defense by Austria. Austria again with a dig. Soft one. Delo Vega was there. Dolor with a wind-up. Come on with that approach. You knew he wanted to win that point, and Navy, just by 2 points, will get this first set.
I'm going to take a look at that replay here. What an attack, but the block was broken coming from Savouge here. Take a look at that. Only a single man block.
And gotta give props to the setter, Budadera of Navy, being so creative, keeping the defense guessing. 25-23, very close first set. We'll talk more about it after the break. Very exciting first set between the PGJC Navy. Yeah, and the Savouge Aesthetic Spin Doctors. Let's take a look at the highlights. Mostly the entire
seesaw battle. Seesaw battle, and we are not surprised with the performance of both squads, but Navy, they're utilizing the middle blockers here. Budadera being that setter, spreading out the offense evenly. Kiel, Delor making a name for themselves in that first set, but with Savouge, they have silenced the attacking of Gamban and Macbay with 4 points. But first, we got to talk about the set one stats here. Attacks, the disparities not too far apart. 17 for Navy and 14 coming from the Spin Doctors. But take a look at the service aces for the Spin Doctors. They were able to tally up 3 aces, but it came down to the breaks of that first set. Navy having the momentum in certain moments, but with Savouge, they were unable to stay steady in that first set.
We're seeing both teams really taking risks also at the service line. I mean, they are going strong with their serves.
Aces we saw, but sometimes when you take that risk, when you want to serve tough, you'd rather have it served outside than in the net. And that's what we're seeing, even with the attacks as well. The offense, the middle blockers are very key in this match today, because if you utilize the wings too much, your offense will be very predictable. So it's important to utilize everyone. Let's see if Savouge will come back alive in this second set.
For me, many of the highlights from the first set were the efforts on defense, particularly yung habol ng Savouge, where they kept the ball alive, just crossing over to the other side. Both, I think it was Loisa and the libero going for it, Jonas, and they really did keep the ball in play. And that kind of work ethic, and effort, and dedication that really is setting Savouge apart. And they will get the first point. Pair of Charlie Magpayo had 6 points in that last game they played against FEU.
Look at that umbrella of Magpayo there.
Yeah.
Reading that early on.
Oh, this time
Look outside.
fast, but outside. I think that's what they're trying to do, is increase the pace as well.
The speed as well to beat that block of Savouge. But also the set was a bit too low to his liking. The liking of Yasmin.
You know, obviously, if it's quick sets, you have no time to adjust.
Right.
As opposed to the open sets where you can, like we've seen De La Vega do many times, like this, he'll figure out which one is best. But defense is good for Savouge. Oh, wow. Great racing.
Very delicate with that tip there. Gamban is showing his variation on his attacks. Timeout Navy.
Nothing about his performance as rookie.
Huwag kang mainis, ha? Oh, nakakapasa tayo, ang problema natin, atake pods. Ano ang problema doon? Ha? Oh, diskarte pa. Ha? May maganda tayong pasa, ba't di tayo makakonvert? Di ba? Oh, tapangan pa natin. Ha? Long, huwag kang ma-frustrate. Ha? Oh, sige, tara, diskarte.
Focus na sa next point na.
Emotions are heightened. Of course, the players, the adrenaline is there, the competitiveness is there. You have to master your thoughts, of course, especially in this second set. They got to stay steady. They got to look back on how they won that first set.
Yeah, talk about the resolve to win. I mean, let's put it in context. They are only down by 2, right? In the second set,
Right.
And right away,
Relax, guys. Relax.
And Coach Mike needed to call that timeout because he saw, no? You can see from the body language. Also, to freeze the opponent, why not?
Smart. Smart play.
Taking a look at the best scorer so far after 13 days of competition here at the Spikers Turf. FEU and Crisscross have the top players, top scorers.
Whoa! Too fast.
He wants to move up in the scoring stats as well.
Take a look at this replay here. Be quick attack. Hernandez with that beautiful set.
From among these teams, it is De La Vega and Dolor, 5 and 6. Number 5 and number 6 best scorers in the league so far. Oh, very
What a
confusing,
dig.
but yes, that dig. Jonas saved it.
There is a net. Yep. On Sherwin admitting to that net during that rally on that block.
Nung paakyat siya, no?
Yep.
Magpayo's been playing solid also with 6 points already for Savouge.
Good receive.
How about the double block?
Yep. Yeah, knowing the tendencies of his opponent, knowing the plays as well. Gamban not ready to cover in that sequence.
Savouge still leads by 1. Good rebound for Dolor. And Kel taking care of business again.
This is silent killer, I would say, Peter, here in this match. Take a look at this. Avoiding the net as well, not the easiest of attacks. Being aggressive at the net.
Just the angle in that attack.
Right.
Making it go.
That sharp cross,
Yeah.
yep.
It's just pure power.
Yep. But if you take a look at that sequence, the blocking of Navy was a bit fooled by the setting of Hernandez. Peter actually jumping with the middle blocker in that sequence.
That was really good for Caritativo, who has been very efficient for Savouge.
What a set. What a set. That was perfect.
And outside by the lines judge, though, so almost a tit-for-tat situation. You like the serve, though.
Yep.
It's tough. So Savouge maintains the 2-point lead. Charlie Magpayo, 6 points already today.
There we go. Villanueva redeeming himself after that attack going outside. Take a look at that replay here. I mean, when you're left-handed, you can go cross, down the line. Very crafty with his attacks.
Villanueva did not start last game, but he was actually a starter today. He made 5 points against LaSalle in that last game. Good reception there by Kamban. Everything just follows from its good first ball.
Yep. Sherwin going for that down the line. Back and forth. We're seeing it again here in the second set. Miss Chicky, but take a look at that down the line. Switching direction mid-air on his approach.
Caritativo just wants to better his 13-point output against FEU in the last game. Let's see what gives here. And Delore knew that he had a chance.
What a performance in that sequence. Delore jumping before the blockers here of Savouge. Very crucial with these jousts. These balls near the net, you want to avoid the net as much as possible. Kamban, not ready for that one.
And he knew he had the height and the jump advantage against Senyoron. Look at Delore working hard in the back too. Oh, wow.
Smart.
Perfect feed by
Yep.
Hernandez. 8-6 with Savouge leading by 2 in our first technical timeout.
Back inside the NR Sports Arena in Pasig City and enduring 3 big losses considering the single round robin format of our Invitational Conference. For PGJC, they're in a very tricky and delicate situation, and so I spoke to their head coach, Coach Mike Santos, and he was very transparent in sharing that the team's morale was at its lowest last game. There was a lot of frustration, and that their biggest dilemma or their challenge is their team chemistry. There's been a lot of changes in their lineup pre-season in terms of gelling as well, and one example of this is their middle blocker. One of their main blockers, Nilo Hasmin, only joined the team 1 week before the season. And despite all of this, they're still positive and they look to regroup. And although their backs are against the wall, they look to double time in training, of course, and most especially apply what they do in training and translate them into the games and into wins, because that's what's been lacking for them, their consistency and their execution. So they hope to gel and to peak at the right time. Back to you, Cheeky and Jamie.
Thanks a lot, Bailey, and the reminder really that only the top 4 will advance, so they still have a chance, talking about Navy, but this is a very important match for them. We have a rally brewing here.
Oh, a challenge will be called net touch.
Oh, somebody's
Very
watching
quick,
this. Yeah.
very quick exchanges.
And that's, I think they have in their coaching staff somebody assigned to be watching the net at all times.
Of
Because they have to
course,
stop play.
the assistant coaches are just another set of eyes. Of course, the head coach looking at other things as well during the game.
Usually these net touches that come mid-game are successful because you take a risk really stopping the
For
game.
sure, yep.
And you can't just call that out of the blue. We'll see what gives here. The score is 8-7, so it has been a close game all day. If you are just joining us now, first game was also very close. It was a 25-23 set one, won by Navy. We also talked about Savouge being undefeated up to last game that they played against FEU, where they lost in a painful five-setter. Humabol sila noon, almost a reverse sweep for Savouge. And the fifth set went 16-14. They actually had the first chance. Let's take a look at
Ooh, good eye.
Oh,
Definitely
wow.
a net touch on that one.
Yeah.
Good eye.
There you go. That's one successful challenge for Coach Sidney Calderon and Savouge. Score now 9-7. So Savouge is able to protect their 2-point lead. Diwa there with a serve. De La Vega.
Oh, good exchange.
Yeah. Great chase there by Diwa. Almost. Ball is bouncing like pinballs. Yeah. Pinball machines. Santos really has been
Good effort
working so
coming
hard.
from Santos.
Yeah.
But Gamban on a roll. This is a very strong rotation here when you have Gamban. Of course, their setter maximizing him. That's Hernandez.
We heard Bailey's talking about the problem that Navy has had to work on. The new players like Hasmin coming in a week before the start of competition. But we see that, these things, you give them time on the court.
Of course.
And we are already in day
Adjust.
13. Yeah.
Ooh, speaking of,
Some of the things you can just do all alone.
yep, that solo block here on Yasmin. Take a look at this replay. Just timing that perfectly.
And he just
It's a wall.
Yeah. He knew something that his teammates didn't because he was the only one who went up for that one.
Right, all his teammates are just standing.
And Loisa Gamban continues to do damage for Savouge.
This is no surprise to us, Miss Chicky. We knew his talents all along ever since UP, just rallying up his squad in between the exchanges, being that leader.
Reverse to De La Vega. Good read by Savouge defense. Again,
Good
De La
set.
Vega.
That's a good set. That's a perfect set. Almost like a reverse set going to De La Vega. Oh, I correct myself. That is not a reverse set. That was a perfect set.
And
Right in the middle, yep.
Really the choice to go to De La Vega 2 times in a row. Just letting him redeem himself. Well, the service errors he's going to have to work on all alone.
Especially after coming from that attack. You got to take care of the serves. You have 8 seconds to serve. Don't forget. You have time.
Gamban definitely taking his time. 2 aces today. Too much though. So maybe within a point. Maybe he's at 3-3. And Savouge at 4-1. Both teams trying to enter the top four.
Ooh, smart.
Senyoron.
Senyoron, yep. That is the right attack. Just touches that hand. Take a look here. On that block.
Floater serve for Magpayo.
Ooh. Oh my.
What a kill there. Marvin Villanueva.
Villanueva finding that seam in between that antenna and the blocker here. Those are perks of being lefty here. Look at that small margin in between.
Talagang siniksik pa niya doon, ano?
Yes.
He was poised to going cross court.
Yes.
So deceptive. And that jump serve. Picked up by Caribbean. He goes up for the hit. Oh, wow. 2 big points in a row for Navy. And Kiel, just the blocking of Kiel has been on point today.
And take a look at the score. 13 all.
This is the first deadlock since the beginning, since the first couple of points. And we've got Navy already with 5 block points versus Savouge with only 2.
Ooh, what a serve.
Oh, Navy takes over the lead. And it looks like Savouge will have to take a timeout.
Usually doon na nakaprepare yung blockings. Adjust tayo dito. Ha, bigyan ng natin ng marami dito. Pwede mong gawin 2-1. Tapos 2-1. Para malito lang yung blockers. Kasi nangyayari kasi ngayon, basta na tayo kaagad eh. At saka naka-establish na yung open. Babantayan na yan si ano. So gawa lang tayo ng marami pang set play. Receive tayo. Okay na yung receive natin. Ang problem natin ngayon, di natin naaalagaan yung lamang at saka hindi tayo nakaka-convert kaagad kapag umaatake tayo. Ha?
A lot of the attacks are not being converted into points. That is what Coach said for Savouge. And she also mentioned that they need to add variation because Sherwin is being heavily guarded on that left pin here. So they need maybe combination plays, set plays.
Yeah. Such keen observations by Coach Sidney. Talagang inisa-isa niya yung mga problema.
Very detailed. Oh, there you go. Diva.
Yes. All of that rewarded by her team. That was huge. One more time. That kill. Boom. We're at 14 all once again. Deadlock. Second one in this set 2. Good first ball. Pudadera to Kiel. Foiled by Savouge. Whoop! Reset. Santos will give it to De La Vega. Oh, the 3-man block! And look who's blocking now.
Yep. That was a very predictable play coming from Navy. The triple wall of Savouge was already there, ready to go. De La Vega needs to add variation to the attacks. Go for those corner pockets.
Oh, unfortunately for Savouge, that service error. That's error number 5 on the serve for Savouge. Coach Sidney not happy about that. Team captain Greg Delore has been explosive today as well, and he has worked hard on defense too. A lot of saves for Greg Delore. Running attack, foiled by De La Vega. Almost. Ball goes into the stands. Villanueva tried, couldn't do it. And Savouge gets the 60 points first. They lead by a point.
talaga siya actually yung time is gold. As a SK chairperson din this time and as a team captain din ng Team Savouge, kailangan yung time ko hindi mabaliwala. So kailangan matuto kong i-manage yung time ko sobra para ma-handle ko yung pagiging as a chairman and as a team captain sa Team Savouge.
Multitasker here, Austria. It's great to see really move up the ranks. Ngayon,
Yes.
team captain na siya.
Time is gold, as he said.
Tied at 16 here. In Preliminaries, we have a new setter on the court.
Wow.
I was going to say, that was really brave of Gamando. Just go with that tip, with all those hands in front of him.
Coming from a break ball and just making do of whatever set comes his way.
Savouge with the lead once again. Ooh, that's twice in a row that La Vega has been blocked.
Bio on a roll. A blocking party we're seeing from Savouge coming alive in this second set.
And you know, Coach Sidney did not make mention of how they also have scouted the other team. Na pati si De La Vega binabantayan nila. And Marvin Villanueva coming from the back, just all power.
And Marvin just icing their momentum here, the momentum of Savouge. But it's still a neck-and-neck battle here, 17-18 here. Savouge up by 1.
Perfect pass, first ball there, and that worked out. And you like that, they didn't have to move an inch.
That is a quick side out for Savouge. A much-needed side out here. Take a look at this replay. That is a short running attack coming from Macbayo.
You're seeing Savouge really showing off their deep bench also. Most of their players are able to get some action. That's outside. Sayang na sayang si Loisa.
Yep.
But still, a 1-point lead for Savouge here. Oh, brilliant play there by the rookie. That's just the off-speed, really the last second.
Take a look at that shift. Look at that mid-air. And maybe expecting that hard ball going to their side. What a perfect way to score right before he serves. Let's see if he can get and pick up a bit more aces here.
That's just a tough break for Loisa, who has been really so entertaining with all of his antics. But just Savouge so lucky to have Loisa Gambano on their team. Leoc on the court now. He did not start in this game. Let's see if he can contribute. It's just a point difference anyway. Perfect pass again. And you know, you got to credit Gamban for his all-around game. I mean, really, just talagang sinusubo na lang hinahatid yung bola sa setter.
Perfect receive. Team effort here. Combination play by Savouge.
Yeah, and those can only happen with a good first ball.
Yep.
Kiel again, up to no good. But good defense for Savouge.
Too low. Contact a bit too low coming from Diwa for that short running attack. Take a look at this. Contact too low. He was trying to go for that angle on that cross-court attack.
Maybe Navy down by 1. Lucky for Savouge.
Yep.
There are service errors from the other side of the court as well.
Very crucial moments here in the second set. Double sub for Navy.
Jacob Hairami coming in for the first time. And this is with Navy trailing by 2 points in this crucial part of the second set. Imperial is currently the setter for Savouge. And that bounces off. Ooh! Hinabol na naman ang Savouge!
What a play!
Wow! You know, if you're Savouge, hindi ba ka manghihinayang na magpakamatay
Yes.
para sa bola? Kasi tinatapos din.
Yes, sacrifice. Look at this.
Oh, and Diwa with a finish. Just making up for that error before. And we have a timeout, maybe.
Ngayon. Ha? O, pinakamaganda nito, tatlo yung spiker nila. Play 1 tayo. Play 1. D3, iwan mo si Greg doon. Ha? Jake, Pete, kailangan makakuha natin yung blocker, ha? Oh, let's go. Pasa lang. Play 1. D2, ha? Hindi, B3. B3. Ha? Oh, play 1 tayo, ha? Pag mga tayo, play 1 tayo. Okay, let's go.
It's Coach Mike giving specific instructions for his squad as they are in a much-needed situation, a much-needed side out as Savouge is up by 3.
This lead by 3 is
Big.
big.
This is big,
For,
yep.
yes, relatively. Right. And the crucial time of this second set.
What a serve.
Kiel almost lost that one. And the cross court is good
Yep.
for Pedrosa.
Pedrosa, we haven't heard much on him coming from the right pin, but good efforts coming from him, avoiding that block. A lot of power on that attack.
And again, Savouge is showing off their deep bench, the talent all
Showing
across.
off, that's
the
right.
team. Yeah.
Showing off.
Because most everybody getting some time on the court. Set point for Savouge. Ball back to Navy, and Navy stays alive. Another timeout.
Oh, sino nasa harap? Shawi. Iyan mo. Tawag dito, B. Tapos, patong tres ka. Okay, singit sa tres. Tapos, Noy, porsyento.
Porsyento ka, Noy, ha?
Pasa ha, isang pasa.
Pag ere, kung hindi sumabay yung cross court, paluin mo ng malakas sa cross court. Yan mo madepensa, magaling, ha?
Pag walang receive,
Huwag mo na ipilit dito, ha? Yung cross court mo basta malakas ka, ha?
Crucial moments in this second set. Savouge up by 3 points. Just one more point away of clinching this second set. But kudos to both squads. The effort is there. The sacrifice is there.
Yeah.
We're seeing sacrificing your body. It's Hunger Games. I would say it is.
Dolor at the serve. It is still set point for Savouge. We've seen some untimely service errors from Navy. They don't want that now. Safe serve.
Good receive.
Here comes Imperial with a quick, outside!
Too low.
Much adrenaline.
Yep, this set was a bit too low, but usually in situations like that, if the middle blocker sees and notices that the set is too low, the middle blocker needs to adjust, and you can just tip it above that block.
Of course, Imperial and Leo coming off the bench. But like we said, a lot of talent spread across the roster. We talked about the service errors, and that is how Savouge will take this second set. 25-22, the final score in set 2, and it was the error on the serve by team
Dolor.
captain Greg Dolor that did them in. Unfortunately for Navy, but you can't take it away from Savouge, who fought their hearts out in the second set. Just setting up another humdinger of a set 3 that I'm sure all of you are anticipating. But before that, we'll take a break and talk about set 2.
Hindi naman.
Second set this time going the way of Savouge, 25-22, but the complexion of that second set, the way it played out, different from set one.
Definitely Savouge. The offense was spread out evenly. Gamban, Magpaya, Torres, and Sherwin as well. But better production in terms of lessening their unforced errors and playing collectively as a team. But for Navy, it did come down to their errors here, service errors as well. But this is where those errors need to be taken care of because, of course, Savouge did have the momentum in that second set. But first, the set two stats, 16 for the Spin Doctors and 10 for Navy, 4 blocks from Navy, 3 blocks from Savouge. A very close match. The errors almost the same as well, did come down and boil to the breaks of the game.
And the timing of the errors, right? Yeah.
That's right, especially on that last one from Navy. A missed serve on that last point, but lessons have been learned, hopefully, in this third set.
And, you know, we see from the timeouts, because we have the luxury of listening, being able to listen into these timeouts. We see what they're up to. Arena Plus, Astigsa Sports. We get a feel for how these coaches think and really what they pay attention to and how they strategize.
Yep.
Really interesting how keen they are on the things that happen on the court, the things that they pick
detail.
up. Yeah.
Yep. Those in-game adjustments, of course. Kale with 9 points from Navy and 10 Gamban from Savouge. So those are the top scores in this match so far.
If you recall from set 2, after a couple of points, Coach Mike needing to call timeout when he noticed that his boys were playing a little tight.
Yes, the body
And,
language,
yeah.
definitely.
Let's see if Navy will loosen up, although it was a very close set 2 there. De La Vega also was checked a couple of times in set 2.
Very fast pace. Our heads turning back and forth. Very quick offense. The reaction time, agile, both squads. But first point, Navy setting the tone, setting the pace in this third set.
Quality exchanges there for the first point
Yes.
to open set 3. Oh! And Gamban again, they are just sacrificing their
Might as
bodies
well.
here.
Why not? Why not? Sacrificing your bodies. Every point is crucial, especially only 4 teams will head on to the semifinals.
And our cameraman. Almost a casualty. And Pinadera there. Quick second point
Yep.
for Navy.
A serve already early on in this third set.
Boots Pinadera, very consistent setter also for Navy. We've seen a lot of the setters from Savouge just taking turns.
Exchanging.
And that's the
Very
reason
good.
why, to keep Navy guessing.
Yep.
Hernandez, he's back on the court. He was able to rest a bit in set 2, but that 1-2 play unexpected by Navy.
Good serve.
Oh, so quick.
Yep.
Talked about the fast pace.
Yasmin with that beautiful quick attack here. The middle blockers need to step up here coming from Navy.
Three-point lead for the Sea Lions. Great receive. Ball goes across.
Ooh, what a set.
There's just a taste of Japanese volleyball.
Yes. Look at that.
Great execution. Villanueva getting some balls. We have a timeout.
Pero ito nga yung sabi ko na wag kayo kasi bola yung kayo ang pupunta sa bola. Wag niyo hintayin bababa yung bola. Ayan na naman, tina-target na naman tayo sa service. Okay? Walang mangyayari sa atin basta hindi kayo sumunod sa system, walang mangyayari sa atin. Sundin nyo lang yung sinasabi namin sa inyo para makahabol tayo.
The success of a team is heavily relied on the system of your team, and that is what Coach Sydney is explaining to her squad, the importance of knowing your role as well, and by now maybe knows the holes from Savouge.
De La Vega going straight to the libero this time. Oh, you know, this is really a sign also, something that is revealed every time Coach Sydney calls for time. It results in a point instantly. So you know how the team really responds to their coach and how they are teachable and they're coachable. And that explains the success of Savouge, really. Villanueva. Again, changing his mind midway, confusing Caritativo and Magpayo.
These are crafty attacks we're seeing from Marvin. And also, the set was a bit too tight to his liking as well. But good points coming from him.
Nino Hasmin with 5 points today. Caritativo, just an elevation, but you know, the two-man block of Navy will always show up, but Caritativo has to get creative, get off the hands, and go for the smaller of the blockers.
Yep, targeting Marvin's right arm. Smart place.
Lead back to 3. 4 points is a big lead, as we've seen in today's matchup. And again, Caritativo.
Mid-air, going for those cross-court attacks, just avoiding that block. Kiel having a difficult time blocking him as well.
We did hear that from one of the timeouts, to use your cross-court shots. And Savouge responding.
Yes.
Well, that's something that you cannot coach, actually.
Definitely, yep.
To get your serves in, something that you'll work on in training. Marvin Villanueva, 5'11" from CDO, Cagayan de Oro.
Good serve.
Solid block again by Kiel.
Oh, what a set.
Caritativo will get the ball here right.
What a set coming from Hernandez. Pushing that set all the way to the open.
And Caritativo does not waste the effort of Hernandez there, converting that last point. Dera also pushing the ball to Dolores, called outside. Untouched by Savouge. Nawala na yung 4-point lead ng Navy. And here comes Savouge, just only within 1 point. That's a good first ball. Pudadera pushes it to Dolor. Same play, but still foiled by the defense of Savouge. But it's a 3-man block.
Yep. Sherwin babying that attack on that triple wall.
And I think Caritativo also is a marked man after scoring 10 points. Now the blockers are all over him. We have a timeout at our first technical timeout.
Returning is the 2024 Spikers Turf Invitational Conference, and earlier we spoke about morale, and for the other side of the fence, after being handed their first loss from FEU, which is in fact the longest match duration, lasting 2 hours and 35 minutes. For the Spin Doctors, they look to improve and work on not only their perspective in the game but also in life. They attended a seminar under IM Plus, a 5-hour motivational talk facilitated by their Kuya Kyle, Kuya Anthony, and Kuya Nino. They had beautiful insights with regards to mental toughness, emotional strength, individually and as a team, shared some techniques on how to be focused and composed at the same time on and off the court, and they look to apply these lessons in their day-to-day life. And of course, for the Spin Doctors, their game plan is to progress each game and enhance their mental treatment to the game of volleyball. And of course, we have fans from our Pilipinas Live app, and we see your hashtags from our hashtag SpikersSurf2024 from @MakiSmira. Palakasan ng sigaw in today's game between the Navy and Savouge. Pero ilang appear kaya ang gagawin ng Savouge? And we also have @Magbebenta. Magkano po ba ticket sa Spikers Surf 2024? Lapit lang pala ng venue sa amin. Makanood nga minsan. Sama ka na dito @Magbebenta. And of course, one more from @HardHitter James. Bounce back Savouge Spin Doctors. Laban Powerpuff Girls. Hashtag Spikers Surf 2024. Again, guys, join in the conversation online. Just use the hashtag Spikers Surf 2024. May it be on Facebook or Instagram or our Pilipinas Live app. Thank you. Back to you, Chiki and Jamie.
Marami nang tatawag kay Baileys para makakuha ng ticket.
Come visit us, guys. We're here.
We are here in Ada Sports Arena in the heart of Pasig. It's been volleyball central past couple of months. And back to the game at hand. We're tied at 8 now. It is Navy playing catch-up. Or rather, Savouge playing catch-up. Navy had a big lead as 4 points earlier. Kiel with 10 points already. Kamban, block, good rebound. Where would Codadera go? From the middle, comes Dolor. Unexpected. Marbeta couldn't get there on time. Pwede na, no? 370 pesos. Dalawang ticket na yon. You and your date. What a good way to spend your Friday night. There's time.
That's a great idea. Then you could, have dinner after. You could visit and watch some good volleyball.
Oh, alam mo, maganda yan. And maganda din yun. Si
Yes.
Hernandez. Nakadalawa na si Hernandez.
Yes. Just a delicate touch going for that 1-2 play. Very deceiving. Of course, when you look at his body language, his face, his emotions, very chill, very composed, and very relaxed.
From buy one, take one, we see a 1-2 play. Buy one, take one on the... Whoa!
Okay.
Yeah. De La Vega. He's back.
Yep.
We saw him having a hard time in the second set kasi talagang binantayan siya. 3-9 block, always in front of his face. Attack caritativo. Look at that defense. And Gamban makes up for it.
What a spot. Going down the line.
Ayan, binibilang na natin yung mga appear. Sabi ng isang ating texter, one of the audience, the viewers, the fans of Spikers Turf. Bilangan na tayo ng mga appear ng Savouge. De La Vega was actually not ready for that.
These are good points. Easy pickups from Savouge, but clearly Navy has the momentum in this third set.
That's a tough one. Senyoron. Oh, bumalik ang bola.
Yep.
And Navy will get that point. Lead is back to 3. So we're seeing some runs both ways in this third set. Oh! De De La Vega refuses to lighten up when it comes to his serves.
Savouge having a little powwow here before Gamban is up to serve. Steady emotions is needed, especially with this type of match we're seeing.
13 already for Gamban. He is the highest scorer in Savouge, actually in the whole field. Oh, good read by Magpayo. Hang time. But things happening too quickly. That's what you get for Navy showing a very quick transition.
Yep. Yasmin, you see that Navy has picked up here in this third set. Yasmin stepping up, of course, the middle blockers. Steady performance from the wing spikers as well.
Oh, payungan na naman. And the blocking of Navy has working well for them. Kiel scoring many of his points off the block. 5 attacks, 5 blocks. Again, the familiar substitutions we're seeing here on the side of the Spin Doctors.
Let's see if this double sub can make a difference here in this third set.
Four-point lead. Again, as things have been going in this match, malaki na itong 4 na puntos na to. Oh, again.
But Savouge is there.
Oh, they're looking for a check
Yep.
ball.
Challenge will be called. A block touch challenge.
There's a quick set, and it's early. We still have challenges to give. And like we said, it's a 4-point lead for Navy. Definitely manageable for Savouge, but it's been neck and neck. It has been a very closely contested match. Tama ang Savouge.
But Navy will call a challenge of block touch. The ref was saying that there was a block touch on that A-quick attack.
So it's just one challenge after another.
Coach Mike telling his team to relax.
And as we were talking at the top of the coverage, this particular match, a win for either team, so important in their getting a shot at the second round. You need to be in the top 4. It's very tight in the top 4 with FEU
LaSalle.
not having lost a single
Both
match.
of them, yep.
Yeah, but FEU played 6 games already. So ang laki din ng kailangan habulin ng iba. LaSalle also is still spotless with a 4-0 record. Crisscross is 4-1. Signal 4-1.
It's a very close race here.
And so we are very excited about the next game as well. For the late game today, it is the LSU going up against Signal. Signal, as we said, is 4-1. So they won as many games as LaSalle.
And Savouge was actually the team that did beat Signal. So let's see, is there a block touch? No block touch. So that was a clear attack going outside. So point does go to Navy.
Successful challenge for Navy. And we are at 16 points. Second technical timeout with Navy leading by 2. Your favorite NBA superstars on NBA TV Philippines now available on Signal Play. Download the Signal Play app on the App Store and Google Play and subscribe now to catch all the action in this new NBA season. Back at the Inara Sports Arena for Spiker Surf action. This has been action-packed indeed. See on your screens. For those of you just joining the coverage now, teams have won one set apiece. And Savouge trying to figure out what to do now to play catch-up against Navy. And they get 1 point here off the blockers.
Yep,
Kiel's hand.
Yep, Savouge.
Oh, we saw a little bit of a stare down there.
A little strut.
Outside. Unfortunately for Savouge. And we talked about that earlier. You can't coach the serving.
Yep.
So all of the set plays, playing within the system, all of that, no matter how well that goes, if you make mistakes at the service line, it just cancels it out.
Nerves, for sure.
Yeah. Strong serves. Good first ball. Like Amban there, Pudadera. Giving it to Kiel. Good reach for Savouge. Caritativo going up and trying to get the end line. Didn't do it. That's outside.
Sherwin trying to target that zone 1 mid-air. He shifted his body and went down the line, but sails out.
Another timeout by Savouge.
Mahirap kasi na kami nag-cheer kami sa inyo, nagsusupport kami sa inyo, kung kayo-kayo hindi kayo nagsusuportahan sa isa't isa. Kaya pa natin? Kami naniniwala kami sa inyo na kaya nyo habulin, kaya natin tukurin. So dapat kayo, mas triple yung paniwala nyo sa sarili nyo.
Huwag kayo manggigil.
Nanggigigil tayo eh.
Kristo ba, nangabot naman. Puro tayo tara, wala tayong ginagawa. Yan, gawa mo na.
Gawa muna tayo.
The energy of Savouge needs to be uplifted, I would say, Miss Chicky, in this match. Take a look at the score. Navy up by 6 points, but the points that they have are earned. I mean, they're playing the game the right way. They're serving tough, which is forcing Savouge to go for those free balls, breaks of the game.
And these big serves. Oh, that's a good first ball, though. Caritativo again. And like we said, they respond to the timeouts. You know, whatever reminders the coaches give them, the Savouge, the Spin Doctors, they're able to implement. And something you notice during the timeouts, the coaches really know how to use their words and know how to motivate the team using their words. Sabi nga, one of the assistant coaches, tara kayo ng tara. Hindi naman sinasabi. And tumatak yun. I mean, instantly the team knew what that meant.
And by now, these players, they're adults now. You can't be babying them in the timeout. The coaches could only say so much. A ball in, ball out on that serve. Also, this is also a coaching strategy, of course. Maybe just icing the momentum of their opponent, but it also adds as a timeout. And for Navy, and of course, also Savouge to reset as well.
I mean, we felt it, the energy pick up on the yellow side instantly after 2 straight points. So let's see what gives here, if there really is a ball in-out challenge. But both teams taking the time to talk things out. This is a comfortable 5-point lead for Navy. Rare from the start of this match.
Right, and of course, Coach Mike can't take any chances. He knows the talents here of Savouge, and he wants to seal in this win. They are already having 2 losses in this conference. Oh,
well,
that is
so close. And it's, well, they're saying it's in. Leave it to the viewers. I mean, that's even, it's tough.
Inside, yep. That was a very close call.
So that really wasn't just Coach Mike icing the opponent. He really wondered about that call. But point will stay with Savouge, and that one definitely outside. And Otto de la Vega saying, look at it because somebody touched that ball.
Savouge is slowly picking up here 3 points in a row after that timeout of Coach Sydney.
And we got Hairami coming in and Jacob as well. So double substitution for Navy. Let's see if this will foil the mini run that we're seeing by Savouge. Big serve, but that one outside.
Challenge called for sure. Ball in, ball out on that serve of their setter, Michael Vince.
Well, Imperial himself is saying that it was in, but that was huge. I mean, now we're seeing Savouge really step up with their serves, just getting those risky but high risk, high reward.
Yes.
Strong serves. Let's see what the playback will look like. Again.
Outside. Yep.
Pero ang lapit. And that will add to unsuccessful. That will add to another service error to Savouge's 9 already in total.
9.
Navy has
Already
6 to
a
their
lot,
name
yeah.
as well.
High risk, high reward.
Yeah, both teams can benefit from serving more accurately. That's a tough serve by Delor. One more time for Caritativo. Goes deep.
Yep. That's a good placement on the attack of Sherwin. And smart play by Marmeto for giving him that bump set. It could have been to the open, but you can't be too predictable, especially in this crucial moment of the third set.
We saw a glimpse of Delor, his frustration there.
Good serve.
Oh, that was already...
What a serve.
That just dropped all of a sudden.
What a serve.
Because you saw that the libero was in position for it. Didn't move because he thought the ball was going to drop where, he was. That's a great serve. Yeah, we have a timeout.
Tabang tayo. Huwag tayo ma-pressure. Ha? Pasahan natin, run natin yung play. Marvin. Ha? Play tayo ngayon, play 2 tayo. Play 2, kaliwa. Ha? Yung si Joven doon.
Ako may iwan play 2.
Iwan siya. Play 2 Marvin, patay na tayo dyan. Sige, focus lang. Pasa muna, Greg. Pasa muna. Play 2, pag maganda receive. Okay? Pag pangit na receive, ito malayo, subak pa si Greg. Diba? Pwede pa tayo magbigay. Ha? Dibayan mo yung block mo dyan. Ha? Sige, tara, let's go.
Sure goal. Sure goal.
A detailed timeout coming from Coach Mike, giving his squad a specific play. As they're still up by 2 points, but Savouge, after the timeout earlier, they are the team that is in control of this third set.
That's a very impressive run by Savouge that we saw. Like we said, this is a very different third set because maraming mga runs and maraming pangahabol ang ginagawa. And
oh my.
Yeah. Oh my.
Oh my.
Otto de la Vega. He knows what he needs to do. They don't want to squander the lead. They don't want to give this set up. Lumamang na sila.
Yes. Gaban.
And Gaban knows he can score the same point, 1 point, whether he hits it off the hands or on the ground.
And this is a very strong rotation here for Savouge. 3 spikers in the front row.
Oh, that's inside. And look at Savouge just really celebrating that point. That's 2 service aces for Savouge, getting them only within a point of Navy. And this is a heck of a catch-up job that the Spin Doctors are doing.
good plays.
Yep. See, it's a great combination.
Yes.
Pero kahit papano, naabot pa rin ng blockers.
The blocking is still there. Good read coming from Savouge.
And again, the double substitutions on Navy's side. This time, Villanueva back on the court. Oh, almost for Gamban. Same play.
What a play.
Gamban timing it. You know, they're going to keep it alive. Here's a chance for Navy to reset. Where will Putadera go? Back set to De La Vega. What a chase.
What a
Not good enough, though.
They were there. But good efforts we're seeing coming from Navy. They are taking advantage of them being ahead.
Yeah. That was an exciting rally. Look at Terry Cativo. I mean,
Sacrificing everything.
no holds barred for Savouge. Boom!
Ooh, what an attack. What a dig.
Yeah, Putadera. Punto yun. Macro attack. Ooh, come on! That's mean. I think it's twice as sweet when you get him from the pipe.
Yes. What an easy read coming from Yasmin. Take a look at that.
It just happened so fast. Napailing na lang si Cativo. Again, switch hitter. Magpayo using his left hand. Great effort by Santos. Villanueva getting it through the block.
A good set.
Nice save there by Marvin. Toto De La Vega from the right pin. No blockers.
Ooh, that's too tight.
Gamban just forcing the ball through.
What a reaction.
Yeah. And the longest rally of the game will end with Savouge winning that point. Pedrosa putting the nail on the coffin.
And great plays we're seeing mid-rally. The combination plays, take a look at that. De La Vega not even up to block in that sequence.
Kita mo, ayaw talagang bumitaw ng Savouge.
Not
because,
just yet.
Yeah, the lead by Navy. 3 points that they need to catch up. Make it 4. Now we are at set point. And Navy just wants to pick up the second set win.
Yasmin with that beautiful 8-quick attack. Perfect receive we're seeing coming from Navy. Block too late coming from Savouge.
Set point, big serve. Oh, and he will get the ace and the set win. We've been seeing those big jump serves from Toto De La Vega, and he was not going to let up. He had a couple of errors, but it did not stop him. He wanted to win by ace.
And high risk, high reward, and he is definitely rewarded after that beautiful serve to Gamban.
A lot to be said about this third set. Very different from the first two. A 25-20 win by Navy, and we will go to set 4. But before that, we talk about set 3 after the break. (25-20) the score for set 3. We saw a big run by Savouge midway into that third set, but it was Navy who just would not let up till the end. They wanted to take the second set. They don't want to extend. They don't want to go for a fifth set. As Seth Sarmienta getting ready for his game coming up. It's a big one, but he's here to enjoy this first game. Like I'm sure all of you are at home.
Well, with Navy, Peter Kiel with 10 points all in this match, but it's a team effort, sacrificing your body, making those and generating those combination plays that we saw, but Savouge needing to get those breaks of the game in that set. But first, the set 3 stats here. 25-20 was your score. The disparity of attacks, not even that far. 12 coming from Navy and 14 coming from the Spin Doctors. But it was the blocks of Navy that prevailed. And take a look at that. Miss Chicky, Savouge had 0 blocks in that match. And they had 3 more opponent errors compared to Navy.
They were able to keep the errors down in general, but again, it's the timing of the errors and the serves. Both teams really just going for it. They're able to get points off their serves, but it was Toto de la Vega who went for it for that last point. Granted, he had a couple of chances. He had 4 chances to really win it, and he just that's Toto de la Vega showing the kind of heart that he has and why he is one of the most dependable players here in the Navy Sea Lions squad.
But we have Miss Chicky in Savouge, Austria, will be starting in this set. This is their captain. They need that veteran leader. The leader that they could look up to.
Yeah, we heard Hero Austria talk about a new position as a team captain. And it's different. It's something different, something that he welcomes, something that requires a lot of time management. Sabi niya, time is gold,
sure,
is what he said, no? And really just cherishing this opportunity to lead this Savouge team. Let's see if it's enough. Giles Torres, a little bit quiet also in this.
Silenced a bit,
Let's see if Savouge is able to adjust able to block more efficiently and score that way. That one is outside.
Way outside,
Yeah. So both teams still getting their bearings. Must win 4th set for the Spin Doctors. Again, those big serves. And there's Hero Austria. What a comeback. What a way to make his entrance.
The captain leader is definitely needed now as they are down 1 set. Going for that long ball attack and avoiding the hands of that block of Navy. Quick. Yep, quick indeed. A quick side out, a quick attack coming from Yasmin on that A-quick. Take a look at this replay here. Perfect receives we're seeing so far. Better performance. I said this in the pregame. This is what Navy needed to work on, is their receive, and they are doing just fine in this match.
Except that time.
Except for that one.
Yeah, that was a big serve. And if Navy can just eliminate the errors, because they have been really able to score off the serves as well. And this is the newest addition to the Navy Sea Lions.
Oof, tight serve.
That's a big one. Same quick conversion that we saw that Navy pulling off.
Macpaya with that quick attack. Take a look at this replay. Block a bit late coming from Navy.
Big serve for Hero Austria. Oh, and just so accurate.
Yep.
Marvin Villanueva just going down the line.
Take a look at this swing. Beautiful down the line. Sure, we're not in the right blocking formation there.
Maybe with an early 2-point lead. Good first ball.
Ooh.
Yes. Look at that.
They did call that outside, but it's inside, definitely in.
Is there going to be another challenge this early in the fourth set? Oh, no need for the challenge. That down the line, good for 1 point for Savouge. Oh, into the net, and
Crucial.
just so unfortunate. You know, if you are, was it Loisa? I think it was Loisa with that kill, right? Was it Loisa from the, oh no, it's Caritativo.
Yeah,
medyo masakit
yeah,
din sa
sure,
loob mo.
yeah.
Because he worked so hard on that point, and it's just negated
Followed,
by the
yep.
service error. Combo attack.
Yep.
Caritativo again.
Now I gotta give credit to Torres, their middle blocker, for being that decoy for Savouge in that sequence, just fooling the blocking.
And just Caritativo with his hops, just how high he leaps off the floor.
Oof.
And Kiel making quick points. Is that going to be called inside?
That is inside, yes.
And Kiel is the top scorer so far for Navy with 11. Oh, wow. That's 2 in a row for Caritativo. We see really the faith in Caritativo
Yes.
that Narciso is showing. 17 points already.
16 from attacks in one ace. Take a look at that. Woo.
And Toto, a tip for that.
What a swing coming from De La Vega. I mean, when you look at both squads, the wing spikers are doing justice for their teams. Take a look at this. De La Vega in between that open window of a block.
So quick to take advantage of this shorter blocker.
Yep. Got to take advantage of that height.
Oh. And that's a
Missed set.
Missed time, missed
Yep.
set. And Torres is struggling in this match. And Navy leads 8-5 in this first technical timeout.
You're watching the 2024 Spikers Surf Invitational Conference. For the PGJC Navy Sea Lions, they're looking more fluid in rhythm, and they have gained momentum in this game. This is all because of their energy on defense and their constant communication on the floor. This is the type of volleyball they have been yearning for from the very beginning, and their adjustments from their past games, they're very much evident right now, working well for them. And they just have to tweak some technicalities in terms of their blocking and their floor defense. And overall, according to their coaching staff, they just need to stay confident and composed, because Savouge won't be handing this over. They won't just be handing this over to them. Back to you, Chiki and Jamie.
I mean, that is so true. Bailey's is right. Talagang walang madali ang
Definitely.
panalo dito. It has been both teams just working hard to save the balls. Oh, and on their offense as well.
That is
Anong
a
yun? Foot fault ba yun?
fault. A rare error we see in the game of volleyball. Coach Mike saw it right away.
Wow, just wow. And the irony of it all, we're talking about how They are giving up their bodies, working so hard, but then they give points away on foot fault errors.
That's right. That's right.
Austria getting it through the three-man block. And a desperate attempt by Villanueva to keep the ball in play. Look at the game face on Hero Austria.
We love this, and we love seeing him play in this fourth set. Not only does he provide points, but it's his leadership role.
Wow, reverse to Villanueva. Wow! Just the perfect amount of push by Villanueva there.
Take a look at that mid-air, switching tempo and switching speed. Very deceiving in that sequence.
Jonas thought he had it. Actually, talagang ginapang niya eh. Pero hindi siya umabot. Navy up by 3. And make that 4. Peter Kiel wants to add to his points. Very good output for Peter Kiel, who has 12 already. 6 in attacks and 6 in blocks. We have a timeout.
Gusto natin manalo. Relax. Hinga, inhale. Huwag niyo muna isipin kung anong mangyayari. Present muna tayo. Today, now. Now. One ball at a time tayo. Point by point. Let's make it point by point. Relax. Kaya natin to. Alright. Cover. Block tayo maayos. Pasa tayo maayos. Okay, point by point. Let's go.
No, Miss Chicky, not only does Savouge need to relax, they also need to be a bit more patient as well. Their movements, they're rushing, they're not calm. When you look at Navy, very fluid, loose, of course, because they're up, but a sign of a good team is the ending of a good team here, how you finish the game. And knowing what Savouge has shown us, let's see if they can continue that in this match.
Good chase there by Putadera. And Savouge will get another chance to set up. They will enter Sisugo. Oh, great. Combo attack by Toca de Pedro again. Coming off of a timeout. Yep, they score. And just really a glimpse of the kind of mindset that this team has. And you hear messages also of the did Bailey say 5-hour seminar on mindfulness, I think, and being in the right frame of mind.
Much needed for
in
athletes.
the now.
Yeah.
Ooh. Nice try by Austria. Look, they are
The
almost
effort.
out the door, trying to chase for the ball. Race is the commitment of Savouge.
Near the emergency exit.
I mean, you love seeing that. Look at that. Hello! Kung walang harang dun,
Pwede.
dinabol pa nila yun. Good first ball by Hero Austria there. Qualitativo converts.
Much needed side out for Savouge. Sherwin going for that down the line. Take a look at this replay. Perfect set as well. Broken block of Navy.
18 points for Caritativo. Highest scorer for Savouge today. Dolor hitting off the hands. Buhay pang bola. Austria with a reverse. That's a good set. Oh, but look at Kiel.
Kiel just on point with the net defense. You know, that is really the job of a middle blocker. The first job is to block and then to attack. But the net defense on point, knowing the tendencies of his opponent, just on point.
Four-point lead for Navy. And again, this is a must-win fourth set for Savouge if they want to take it to 5.
Kiel already with 7 blocks in this entire match.
That was a quick point, and we're looking for Torres to contribute more to his team, because we highlighted his performance in the last game that they played against LaSalle.
And also, it cannot always just be a
Or
one-man
rather,
team.
FEU, yeah.
Yep. Everyone has to pitch in.
That's off the block. Villanueva also, actually, his game picked up a little slow in the first set.
Yep. Replay here.
That should be 12 for Villanueva. Ooh! Oh! Ooh! Come on!
Torres firing up here in this match. He's slowly coming alive here. Perfect receive coming from Austria. He could be the spark plug of this set.
He is the newbie on the Savouge squad coming from Signal. Austria into the net.
Not the easiest.
Yeah.
Coming from a break ball, not the easiest of angles to attack from. The bump set is usually spinning, different direction of the ball. Usually with situations like that, you just gotta put it over.
Yeah.
It doesn't always need to be the strongest of attacks.
This is a 4-point lead again for Navy. Pudadera has been steady as setter. And Narciso giving it to great.
What a
That's
spot.
a great choice. I think it's Narciso and Torres that are partnered together about well because they have this connection
The
that
combo.
we're seeing.
Yep. Take a look at this replay here. What a deceiving attack. Torres on a roll.
Yeah, he wants to get to 17 points. He was the highest scorer against FEU. Oh, what a
Good
save
effort.
there by
Oh,
Dolor.
good bump set.
And Dolor is saying, thank you for not wasting my effort. Talagang yung hinabol niya na bola, converted by De La Vega. And you see now that it's the boys in blue that are in high spirits as they get to 16 points first. 4-point lead for Navy.
Nasa isip ko sinta, sinta, puso, ikaw lamang. Piling ka, habang buhay, ikaw lamang sinta.
Man, napakadaming fans dito si Peter Kiel. Nakakatuwa.
The vocals though,
But he is...
daming hangin there.
Gusto mo rin ng Silent Sanctuary. Jamie, pareho kayong taste in music ni Peter Kiel.
Yes.
But he is playing wonderfully today. Navy is trying to just to protect this lead. And they want to end in 4. And Nueva again. You know, because he's actually so deceptive. What is the call here? Somebody at the net. Is that point going to Navy?
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
Let's
Villanueva
see.
is able to just, he positions his body as if he were going cross court, and then he does the cross body thing and hits down the line. And a service error by Yasmin. Coach Mike saying, kalma.
Relax, guys.
Yes. Meantime, Savouge certainly still within striking distance. And here Austria just stays in the game, comes in only in this 4th set. Big serve. Oh, Magpayo just missing the mark there. And gigil na sinasabi
Yes.
natin.
Mistiming that jump.
That was a gimme, and Vega knew it was an over.
And this is what I mean about staying patient. His jump was actually a bit too early in that sequence.
And you know, they jump so high.
Yes.
If he were in the right frame of mind, he could have adjusted.
Right.
And so Navy is back up by 4. Big serve. Combo attack. Too easy for Navy. Wow, just wow. Look who's hot.
I mean, not just with the blocking, but with the attacking as well. All smiles we're seeing coming from Navy.
And kill. That has to be his 14th point. Just as many attacks as he has scored blocks.
Nasa crucial
in the
moments
timeout.
tayo. Huwag natin sabayan yung crucial moments na natataranta tayo. Ha? Dahan-dahanin lang natin. Hinga ng malalim, dahan-dahanin natin. Make sure, pag tayo ang magka-counter attack, convert natin. Ha? Yun lang naman yung kulang. Nanggigigil tayo eh. Nandun na tayo sa moment na dapat score natin, masyado tayong gigil. Kalmahan lang natin, baby. Ha?
Preach for Coach Sydney, who definitely has kept calm. Kalmahan lang, baby, sabi niya.
Very calm.
Yeah. And she is a fine example for the rest of the squad. Really just able to just
stay composed.
Stay composed, yeah, and to communicate well.
Yep.
That's a good first ball. Again, scoring off of after the timeout. I think every time.
After that timeout, of course. But let's see if Navy can pull away in this 4th set.
Again, some changes, double substitution. We've seen this earlier as well. Jacob Harami now both in the game. JD Diwa here with a serve.
Ooh, what a serve.
Set, galore. Looked like he was checked, pero lumabas yun.
Went outside, yep. Smart plays we're seeing from Navy. They have maintained their momentum this 4th set here.
And you can feel it. It's much lighter, much looser
The
on
vibe,
the blue side. The Pedro is blocked by Jacob. Ball back in play. And Savouge is able to make something out of nothing. And the great reflexes by Toto De Pedro and presence of mind, which is what they've been asking for.
Gotta see that replay first. A little dunk coming from Navy.
A well-earned point for the Spin Doctors. De La Vega will go, pushing the ball in. Ball still in play. Caritatrigo is blocked there. Great sequence.
Torres.
Solo block by Torres.
Torres, that silent killer in this 4th set, coming alive here.
Definitely just stringing along the points, putting a lot of them together, making up for his absence.
Yep.
In the last couple of sets, first 2 sets. We have a timeout.
O ngayon, play 2 tayo ngayon. Iwan mo si Jobin dito. Okay? Play 2 ha. Jake, huwag mo na paluin sa kamay. Paluin mo na sa ibabaw. Kunin natin sa block. Ha? Ano? Nalaban ha? O, let's go. Buti mo natin tayo. Tara. Let's go. Oh. Play 2 ha. Play 2. Sige, dandahan lang. Kuha natin to. Good receive lang.
Timeout called there by Coach Mike. Despite the 3-point lead by Navy, it was it up to 5 points earlier? That was the biggest lead that they enjoyed. So they want to end it in 4 sets. They know the capability of Savouge to catch up.
But if I were Navy, you want to seal in these last 5 points. You don't want to give any momentum to Savouge. Good receive.
And De La Vega.
Touch. Yep,
Yeah,
there's
just
a touch
takes
on
off
that.
the hands.
Yep.
As instructed.
No, and Miss Chicky, these are not flashy plays that we're seeing, combination plays. These are just quick attacks on the left pin, in the middle, and the right pin, and just taking care and just touching the hand of the block.
Navy keeping it simple. And
That's inside. Yep.
Torres. It's really just Torres that they're playing against. He has been creating just consecutive points for Savouge, keeping them alive. This is just a 3-point lead. Hindi pa tapos ito. Otto. Doug. By Jonas.
What a dig.
Great libero action. But Dolor from the pipe. Too much for the Pedro. Just Greg Dolor, team captain, is determined to go home with a W. Sabi niya, tama na yung losing streak.
Yes. Let's end it here. Let's end it now.
And, you know, it's great to see a lot of emotion from Greg Dolor. Usually he's stoic. You know, you don't see much from him.
No reaction usually.
Austria. Oh, wow. Too much.
That was an umbrella block.
Yeah, nowhere to go for Austria. And Austria acknowledging that, but there is net touch challenge hoisted by Savouge, and I think this is more strategic than anything else now, just to take the time to calm the players down.
To relax, to chill.
This is a precarious situation for Savouge, with Navy leading by 4. And they are at 22 points. But really, Jamie, this started in the latter part of set 3. This kind of the rhythm, the cohesive play, the way that Navy has come together.
And they had a rough first set, but I always say it's not how you start, but how you finish. And they are playing spectacular here.
They look like they have a good distance from the net.
No net fault.
No net fault.
That's a clean block.
That's like a textbook.
That's a perfect block, actually. Yep.
And that's one unsuccessful challenge for Savouge. Still one left for them. But if they live to see a 5th set, that is what Savouge wants. This is what they can be praying for in the meantime.
Yep.
Errors from Navy. Free point for the Spin Doctors.
Pudadera with an untimely misserve.
Here's the man of the hour. Gas Torres has been pulling off a lot of miracles for Savouge.
Ooh, free ball.
Oh! Somebody was at the net for Navy. Sounds like, yeah.
Pressure-packed moments here we're feeling.
And you know, it's so important for Savouge to just keep their composure, not get too excited about this mini run that they're starting. Pudadera pushing it to De La Vega. Bumalik ang bola. De La Vega will go up again. Great defense by Caratativo. Austria, smart play. Ball still alive. Austria again. Back row Dolor. Great read by Hero. What a rally, but what an ending. Esmin there. Just creating that wall. Too much for Toto de Pedro.
Take a look at this sequence here. The urgency, Austria, but take a look at that swing. But that block did fall on the side of Navy.
Navy will call another timeout.
Oh, reset. Pasa lang muna. Diba? Nasa harapan ka pa, no? Play 1. Play 1 lang. Ha? Oh. Ano tayo? Buhay tayo. Ha? Tara, let's go. Stop. Ano? Oh, sige, play 2 tayo. Play 2 tayo.
Relax. Isang receive maganda, isang patay, ha? Isang
Sige.
goal lang. Go.
Play 2, play 2. Marami yung setter, ha? Sige, sa'yo.
Even Coach Cecil getting into the swing of things. Well, she needs to. Yeah.
She needs to, because the last few sequences have been on the side of Savouge.
Yeah, I have to take it back. I thought that Savouge maybe got that point,
Yeah.
but Toto de Pedro
was too
managed to get
fast.
it through.
It was too fast.
Yasmin. Yeah. Savouge looking good here. Coming alive at the right time, and De La Vega just does not want any of it.
Yes.
No more catching up for Savouge.
Perfect receive, perfect set, combination play. Just what Coach Mike wanted for his teams.
Set point, match point, 3 of them for Navy. That's a good stop there. Good receive by Austria. Oh, perfect! Look at De Pedro. That clearly is a point for Toto de Pedro.
Santos, very much late. It was very obvious that the third contact was a set going over a free ball, basically.
Clutch. Talk about De Pedro. He's playing under pressure. Still set point, match point for Navy. Combination attack. And that gets away from Savouge. And Navy, Marvin Villanueva, and the rest of the boys in blue celebrating finally a win. After a losing streak for them, those smiles are telling. But Savouge fought with their all, fought their hearts out, really.
And I mean, everyone just pitching in the scoring department. Yasmin, Kiel, De La Vega, and Marvin as well, being that opposite spiker, the lefty opposite spiker for Navy. But kudos, of course, to Savouge. This is their second loss this conference, as we are in a race to the semifinals, Miss Chicky. Only the top 4 teams will head on, and then they will add a guest team, and they will go through a single round robin.
And so again, it is much harder now to predict who the top 4 will be with this win by Navy, because they're still definitely in it. And that's how this match went. Very close fourth set, 25-22, but Navy seals it in 4. And Savouge, it was not without their trying. They worked really hard, but they will suffer their second loss. And we will take a quick break, talk about this match after these.
You're watching the 2024 Spikers Surf Invitational Conference, PGJC winning over Savouge Aesthetics. And with me is our player of the game, Peter Kiel, 14.7 attacks, 7 blocks. First off, congratulations sa panalo, Peter. This was a pivotal game para sa inyo. Napaka-importante coming off a losing streak. Welcome back to the winning column. Ano yung thoughts mo? Ano yung thoughts mo na nanalo kayo sa laro na to?
Siguro kasi masaya kami lahat kasi gigil yung mga kasama ko na bumawi sa pagkatalo namin. Yun lang.
Marami kayong adjustments, pero ang pinaka-challenge daw na sinabi sa akin ni Coach Mike prior to the game is yung team chemistry nyo. Coming into the next few games, ano pa ang kailangan nyo pagtrabahuhan in terms of your team chemistry?
Siguro pagpatarbuhan pa namin yung service receive blockings kasi doon talaga kami na hihinaan sa blockings namin at saka service receive.
Alright, Peter, baka may gusto kong mga batiin.
Binabati ko pala si Ma'am Grace Capain, yung nag-sponsor sa amin. Yun na po.
Alright, maraming salamat po. Again, our player of the game, Peter Kiel. Congratulations. Back to you, Shiki and Jamie.
Great game for Peter Kiel, but as we mentioned, it was a team effort. Effort for the Navy SEALs, and finally snapping that losing streak.
Yes.
But let's take a look at the highlights for set 4.
The production of the wing spikers, the middle blockers of Navy. Kiel, I mean, he had 7 blocks in that match. De La Vega with 14 points, Villanueva with 12, and Yasmin with 10. So 4 players in double digits from Navy, but for Savouge, back to the drawing board. Wins are losses are only losses if you don't learn. So in this set, 25-22, 15 attacks and 15 attacks for Navy and 17 for the Spin Doctors. Blocks, 3 from Navy, 1 from the Spin Doctors, and 1 ace coming from Navy.
You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Spin Doctors come out of this loss with guns ablazing. They are going to come out big for their next game. That's the character of the Savouge Spin Doctors, and that is why we enjoyed that matchup between them and Navy, who finally will get a win after a streak of losses. Up next, on your screens, you can see the De La Salle team getting ready to meet the Signal HD Spikers. Seb Zermenta and Ronnie Maxanov will be bringing the action for that on behalf of Jamie La Victoria and Bailey Zakov. This is Chicky Puno. Thanks for joining us. Keep it here for the Spikers Turf 2024 Invitational, where power meets passion.